What's up, guys? We are back for another Functional Friday or Freestyle Friday workout. Wanted to take you guys along. Let's go. So what I usually do is pick about 6 to 8 different movements, combine them together, figure out what's gonna work well. We use Fridays, I say we, me and my buddy Kenny, we use Fridays to implement something that we enjoy doing. So if you've been going through the motions with your training and you feel like it's been just a drag and it's a grind, and we throw one day a week in there, which happens to be our Fridays, where we get to freestyle it, meaning we get to pick the movements that we want, either stuff that is working on a weakness, stuff that we've been looking forward to, maybe something that's challenging us. It just keeps training fun, so you kind of really don't know what you're gonna do coming in onto a Friday. And then that way, we wanted to take you guys along with us. And as we go through, and once we pick the movements here, obviously I'll show you what those are, but I'm also gonna give you some tips and pointers on those movements throughout, and you guys can go through and do the workout along with us if you want to. So let's have some fun. So really the only movements I have so far in my mind that I for sure wanna do are heavy Russian swings. So with the kettlebells over here. Okay, I wanna do those for sure. And really the only other movement I can think of that I wanna do is we have these grips. So these are like a 45-degree angle grip for a pull-up bar. I have the standard rig, which is a regular pull-up bar and goes straight across. If you guys have a pull-up option or variation where it's just like a different kind of grip, that might be a good way to change your training up too. We might do like a weighted variation. We might do a little bit higher volume and do body weight. I don't know, we'll kind of see when he gets here. I kind of just want to write like thrusters. He's not here yet. I kind of just want to write like thrusters and burpees and like cardio on there. See his reaction when he sees the board. I might do that. All right, let's just do this. He's gonna hate me. We won't really do these. We want to keep Friday fun. I'll just put those 3 and say that that's all I have so far. All right, I just heard him pull up outside, so I'm gonna try to get his reaction here. Anything you want to add to those?
Yeah, eraser.
You don't want to do any of them?
I definitely don't want to do the first one. What's man makers?
Oh, we can do those.
What's that? Is that an acid?
Yeah, man makers.
What's that?
I'll show you.
I think I know what that is, but I don't want to know what that is.
All right, what we got so far is a Russian swing, angled pull-up like we talked about, plank pull-through. So we'll show you guys that one. Cannonball hold. So we have these guys right here. This is gonna be some grip work, right? So holding on to these, and then we essentially hang weight from those straps there. Just some grip work. And then this is a complex that Kenny came up with. So a close grip curl to a press, and then to an overhead tricep extension. So it's kind of a triplet. So we're just really gonna stick with these 5 right here, just because this is kind of like 3 movements in one. Okay, so what we decided to do is go Russian swing, angled pull up, and then plank pull through. So those 3 together, we're gonna put the plank pull through in between the other 2, just because the other 2 are a little bit more grip dominant. So we're gonna kind of split those up, but those are the first 3. All right, so with the Russian swing, couple things. See, a lot of people turn it into like a squat. Huge squat and this huge raise. Don't wanna do that. So instead, think of it just as a hip hinge. So it's hips backs, hips through, finish nice and tall. Arms just go parallel to the floor. You can start with it out in front of you. That gets you a little momentum. Pull it back through, and then you can go right into it. So it looks like this. Back through, and then pop using the hips here. I'm not squatting and swinging like this. It's just hips back, hips through, and then you can finish by putting it down the same way you started, with a little bit of momentum. All right, so with this angle, you can see the angles are a little bit different if you come check these out. So they kind of go, right? It's like this 45-degree angle. That's what we're gonna do today for the pull-ups. We're just gonna go body weight. Main focus I see, or mistake that I see people do with the pull-ups, is they do this huge like overarch, like lean back and try to pull instead of the kick in their legs. So what you wanna do is before you pull, think shoulder blades down and back, and then initiate your pull. It's gonna put your shoulders in a safe position. So when you're here, think shrug down and back, and then go ahead and pull. Got some elbow cracks there. All right, so for the plank pull through, you wanna set the dumbbell up outside your body, okay? So you're in a plank position. The wider the feet, the better. And then I reach through, keeping my hips square, and I pull to the other side. Same thing, reach under, pull through. What I'm trying to avoid is doing this and opening my hips. So I want to keep those square to the floor. At the same time I pull through. It's a challenging movement, so just keep it light. Do a weight you can move with confidence and keep your hips nice and square. You
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come down. Boy, you are the only thing.
All right, guys, forgot to go over reps here. So for Russian swing, 10, angled pull-up, 10, and then plank pull-through, I think we did 8 on each side? Yeah, 8 on each side. So that's what we're running through the first series. Just finished all 3 movements. We're gonna rest for 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll repeat that cycle 3, maybe 4 rounds. We'll see how our forearms feel after that. This is grippy, a lot of forearm here.
I want. There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, it would be so sweet. But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us down. But I don't wanna look up if you don't love me back. 'Cause I don't wanna look up if you don't love me back.
All right, guys, so we just finished up. We did 3 rounds there because it was pretty grippy, and we do have the cannonball holds, the grip holds on this next one, on this next series. So we're gonna use, Kenny's warming up right now holding a dumbbell, so it's gonna challenge this stability a little bit. It's gonna kind of like teeter-totter back and forth versus if you just use like a kettlebell, it's a little bit more even. So we're gonna challenge ourselves and go with a dumbbell here and see how that goes. You guys can use anything. If you don't have, go heavy dumbbell, heavy kettlebell. If you don't have the cannonball things that we have, again, test your grip any way you can. All right, guys, we're warming up with these weights. Kenny's testing out what he's gonna do here for the crush grip, overhead tricep extension. I think that's probably gonna be the limiter. Is that what you would say? Yeah, so the tricep extension is really gonna be what you can do. So test out some weights here. I might do with a 50 pounder, somewhere in that ballpark. And then right here, we tested out the weights. I'm gonna do a 60 here with the strap attached to that. Make sure it's in the middle if you do have these straps. If not, and you're just going standard carry or hold, that's fine, but that's what we're gonna go with right there. Kenny was just testing those, and he was saying you gotta kind of pop your hand, your grip at the top, readjust a little bit before you go into that overhead extension. So just keep that in mind. And then with the carry or the hold, since you are doing it's a suitcase variation, so you're holding on one side, just make sure you're not leaning to one side, keeping your torso up nice and tall. Really force that opposite oblique or that opposite side to work and stabilize.
Yeah, I've been waiting too long for you. I don't wanna if you don't love me. Hey, say you wanna hear me call your name. Tell me that you want me, don't play that game. 'Cause I'm not gonna wait here like a fool. There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, you would be so sweet. But when it's you and me.
All right, guys, we just finished that up, functional or Freestyle Friday workout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. If you gave that one a shot, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on the next one. I'm gonna be posting videos every week, specifically with our functional Fridays. I think those are a little bit more fun workouts. They give us something to look forward to, kind of create and come up with our own chaos. So enjoy the rest of your day.